Hi fam, how are you? How are we doing? This is different because I'm outside and ngixoshayelanga. I just didn't want to set up the light, and I also just thought it was a cute idea to actually shoot a video standing up. Now I feel weird. Okay, so let's get to today's video. So, here's the first thing that you need to do as somebody working from home. One, this is weird. Okay, number one, set your own goals, set your own schedule, because if you work out without a game plan, you're going to end up with a day that is filled with things that were not necessary, things that were just filled with things that were just more than your own work, and you feel unfulfilled. You will in the long term feel as though you are not doing enough for your job, and your job is not fulfilling when you actually are not doing any of the work. I'm guilty of that. The first 2 months of working from home, first month I felt okay, I was doing the work. Second month I started feeling as if I was not doing enough because I became stagnant. I lost the routine. I decided that I'm just going to take an unprecedented leave from having a routine, and that ruined my my love and ability to actually want to be at work. If you're a type A person like myself, somebody who likes routine, who likes schedules, who likes plans, stick to it, create one, stick to it, get a bullet journal, get a journal or somewhere where you write down your plan, would say, and when I wake up, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm not doing. So number one, stick to the plan. Otherwise, you are going to regret ever taking the decision to actually leave work and leave an actual work office and go work outside of the office. You're going to regret it. It's going to start feeling like you are not really working. Number two, one myth that I've heard is that it's going to feel like you are not working. Work has to feel like you are working. Guys, there's no difference. So the moment that work doesn't feel like you are working, even if you are passionate about what you do, I like giving advice, I like writing, I like reading, and I like the fact that I'm able to do videos and blogs whenever I want to. But it does not change the fact that there are hard times. There are hard times where I have to actually think about a legal matter, that I have to consult about a legal matter. There are times where I have to actually read for a blog, read for a video, and those are not the easy parts. So those are things that come with having a job that you like, and that come with having any other job, because you have to do the things that you do not like. So the moment that you take the feeling of Uguti, you must always like what you do, it's totally wrong, it's incorrect. And because if you come in with the mind which I like everything that I do, especially when it's a different job, you are going to actually feel horrible the moment that you are faced with having to do the hard parts, the reading part, the researching part, the not agreeing with your boss part, the not liking your boss that much part. You are going to start not liking your job, and it's going to feel like it is another scam. So be mindful of that even if you are doing what you want, you are doing it where you want it to be done, the way that you want it to be done. There are going to be hard days, and hard days are there in every career, any setting, wherever you are. We are coming from a country like Miami, where the standard or the procedure is you must get up, go to work, and do the work. The moment that you can't do that, you feel like you're failing the system of society, and you're trying to explain to people, so I'm actually working, and but I work from home. So automatically, for people that have the standard and the system of Uguti, umsebenzi is going to work, you're going to feel like you need to explain it. Get over that. Get over the need to explain to people, Uguti, this is what I do. And yeah, so get over the feeling of having the urge to explain, of having the need to explain. You do not have to explain anything. You don't have to explain to anyone. Uguti impilo yakho is built up in which way right now. And yeah, so get over that feeling, get over that urge. We all get it. I get it sometimes when I see somebody like, hi, bro, this time an hour every morning, why do you no longer work? I don't even know to explain. I actually work in Durban, but I actually stay here. So Durban is like a bit, it's about an hour. Like my actual office is about an hour from home, from where I stay. And I hardly go to the office. So I'm always at home. And it's always like, oh my God, I don't know how to explain this to this person. And I decided not to explain it. Like, which was where I was working. Like, no, I no longer work there. That's it. I don't need to explain any other thing to any other person because you do not owe anyone an explanation. When all else fails with feeling good about being at work, when feeling great about AsandaNtini and working from home, the best thing you can do for yourself every day is to get up and dress up. Dress up for working next to your bed. Dress up for working in your lounge, wherever you are working from home from. Get up, get dressed. It's going to feel like you are going to work. Because if you're going to continue working in your pajamas, you are likely to feel sluggish about your work. You are likely to feel like you are unemployed when you actually are, and you have work to do. You have deliverables for the contract that you are under. And if you don't do the work, simply because you felt sluggish, you felt bad, you felt whatever, it's going to affect ukusebenza kwakho. It's probably going to even affect your relationship with your boss and with your work because you feel like you are not being productive or you feel like you are not doing anything when you are actually supposed to be doing something, and you could be delayed on deadlines because you might not do anything because my pajama, and that's it. So respect your work so much, even without a principal or a supervisor in your head to be able to do umsebenzi wakho uwedwa. Final thing, yes, dressing up feels good and all of that. It's very good to actually wake up and dress up. The next thing that you need to wake up and do, not every day, maybe once a week, catch up with the news in your industry. Catch up with new case laws that are coming in that affect your industry. If industry news and information notices, if you are a lawyer working for an entertainment and sports, working on entertainment and sports, you are going to have to be updated. Yes, you do not work with a pool of attorneys every day that are speaking about what's happening. You have to inform yourself. Go on to notices, go on to Safely, read cases, be informed at least once a week and understand how are things going on, so that you do not come by surprise. It turns out your company was supposed to submit this, which you are required as an attorney to do, whatever it is, and when you were not informed because our big loot or big is ngaba, and you can't use the excuse of I'm working alone as an excuse for anything that you do. So yeah, make sure that you are informed. Make sure that you are informed and make sure that you are updated at every point. Have friends that are in different firms, that are working at different firms and different places. I always say that networking is very important in this industry. So keep in contact with abantu to get informed about whatever that, especially in our legal industry, that's going on. Things change. Could wake up today, could wake up tomorrow and being married out of community of property no longer matters. So those are things that you need to be aware of. So most importantly, guys, remember that you are employed. So if you are going to be wasting isikhathi sakho or isikhathi seboss yakho by being out doing whatever instead of doing umsebenzi wakho, you are likely to be causing yourself or building a hole for yourself as opposed to because your boss is going to at some point realize we could actually just take this person as a freelancer and call them only when we need them to. So don't build yourself up to that failure. Do not call yourself up to that failure. Rather, put in the work. Remember at all times, you are an employed person and you must do umsebenzi wakho. Awungalandeli emuva for umsebenzi simply because you are working from home. If you are working from home, you are one of the most people that actually need to deliver a lot more than umuntu ose-officing, because they can see that person. It's okay, but because you are not in the office at all times, we are expecting you to give us some umsebenzi when we need it, because we are assuming that usuwenzile, even if you are out for lunch or whatever, but umsebenzi wethu uwenzile. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you will do umsebenzi wenu emsebenzini and don't feel some sort of imposter syndrome, start feeling the need for explaining to people ukuthi wenzani. This one is for me. Ukuthi wenzani with your life and whatever it is, and feeling like you are not doing anything even if you are working, because you are working from home. Get over that mind of ukuthi fanele bese office and continue pushing in the work, continue putting in the work. Plus paycheck is a good motivation. Hope that they are paying you well wherever you are, and working from home ngoba kumnandi to at the end of the month say, I didn't get to travel to the office every day, but I got paid and I got paid well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it's going to assist you in navigating your working from home, and it's going to actually assist you in appreciating your job more, because working from home, working remotely is one of the best things that could happen to you, especially if you want a gap year, but you also don't want to lose an income. I hope that I'm making sense. Okay, toodles, bye, 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 bye. Yeah, shooting outside was actually a bad idea. I'm full of gosh. It was.